Hey guys, this is Solo Black Dude, and welcome to my first ever 6th generation Wi-Fi match. And as you can see, my team down there, all super trained, all EV trained, all legit, all that word legit. It's oh, that proud feeling that when you EV train all your Pokemon and it's all legit, legit. That's the key word. But yeah, I got a match against someone named TickleMe, and he was once a passerby, but then he became an acquaintance, and then he challenged me to a match to which I was actually ready. Because while I was doing my team, it took me like 1 week. It was just ugh. I mean, I know it's long. We have to manage with this until Pokemon Bank comes out, but when you have all your Pokemon and it's all EV trained and done like this, it's just you got that feeling. It's all done, like legit. That word is gonna creep up a lot. So yeah, as you can see, his Drapion moved first. That's because my Mega Blaziken isn't actually EV trained in speed. Well, not so much. This is actually the first. This is actually the Pokemon that everyone gets from the mystery gift, the event Torchic, and I just used it in my story. And then at some point, I just EV trained it in attack, which left its other EVs kind of spread evenly apart from its attack. So that's why it was slow. I have EV trained it correctly. I did use the reset bag on it so that it's now, max HP, max attack for whatever it is. So yeah, I take out his Drapion, but he now brings out his Garchomp because he knows my Blaziken is starting to get a little bit too powerful. I can see this Pokemon getting banned pretty soon, but as of right now, there's no rules which set you off apart from, obviously, you're not going to use Ubers because that's an obvious conscious that you don't want to use. But yeah, he just takes me out from the Earthquake, and now he brings out his Ferrothorn as I bring up my Noibat. I don't say Noibat, aren't I? Like, literally, I keep mixing up Noivern and Noibat during my narrations. Noivern. So yeah, he brings out his Ferrothorn, a Pokemon that's gonna, I think it's still gonna be used quite a lot, even though it still did lose its Ghost and Dark type resistance. But I'm still thinking it's gonna be a good Pokemon. Jirachi will have a bit of problems though because, Ghost and Dark is now super effective against it. Alright, so I bring up my Scizor, and he's going to lay out more injury hazards, so now he's got one layer of Toxic Spikes, and he has his Stealth Rocks out. And here, I'd be in a good position, however, I don't have Sword Stance. My moveset's actually Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Pursuit. That's for taking out Mega Gengars that may flee, or any other, Pokemon weak to Dark. And, as you can see, Break Break. If only Rock Smash got like base 60 power increase, then I could use that in my technician range, that'd be awesome. Not only would it be stronger than Break Break, I can literally have a chance at chipping at the defense, nearly every shot. But I guess we'll have to stick with Break Break. But yeah, as you can see, he's starting to curse, he's throwing profanities at me and I don't like it. And I don't have my Soul Stance to back me up, so I'm in a little bit of a pickle here because he's getting slower. He's also increasing his attack power and his defense power, and he's going to obviously be much slower to the point where Gyro Ball, which is going to be his next move, is going to do quite a lot. But thank goodness still can resist still. So anyway, I keep on chopping down with my Break Break. And here is the funny part, because even though he has Iron Barbs, my items actually do Rocky Helmet. So he's actually going to Gyro Ball me. I'm going to live on like 20 HP, and he's actually going to go down due to my item. So, he's just basically wasted a few turns, boosting up and ended up dying to, such an item. It's kind of ironic considering Ferrothorn's ability. But here he's going to Mega Evolve his own Blaziken. I'm still standing, so I can still go for a Bullet Punch just to get as much damage as I possibly can. And of course, Blazikens are physical, which means that whatever physical move he does to take me out, he uses to take me out, I'm going to be able to get off a little bit more damage due to my item Rocky Helmet. So this was done about pretty much as much as if I had the Life Orb. Maybe a bit less, I don't know, but the extra damage is nice, so it kind of catches up. So he's got about, a little bit over 1/4 of health gone. And I do have my Check, which is my Azumarill. Azumarill is going to be very powerful in this generation, I'll tell you that. Especially if it's part Fairy. Dragon Slayer. So, he go for a Protect just to scout out what move I may have, seeing if I do have the Aqua Jet, or whether he can, go ahead and see if he can take me out. Because obviously he's much faster than me. But I do carry the Aqua Jet. It was a must to breed. I breeded so seriously when I was making my team. So, he knows that I've got the priority move. He knows that I can take him out from that range because Blaziken isn't the best. It's fire. Water, fire, pure power, Aqua Jet, stab. It's, it's done. So he has to retreat. He has to go into his Gudra just to take the hit. And yeah, I know that I'm at a pretty disadvantage because he can use one or two moves on me, Sludge Bomb or Thunderbolt. Either way is super effective against me. Plus, I need this Azumarill healthy enough to come in so that I can go for an Aqua Jet to revenge the Blaziken. So I'm gonna retreat, go into my own Sliggoo. All hail the mighty Sliggoo, or in English terms, all hail the mighty Sliggoo. Praise it to know his Sliggoo-ness. I had to go there. But yeah, this is basically my special wall, and it's holding the Eviolite, so it's actually more bulkier than Gudra, but probably a little bit less offensive, because obviously pre-evolutions don't have as much special attack as the final evolutions. It depends on a few, but that's 90% generally the case. So, because of my EV spread, a max HP, max special defense, I'm able to take those hits and still fire off a Dragon Pulse, which does a surprising amount. Sliggoo actually has decent special attack at level 50. It's got about 100 or so. Also, this Sliggoo was a present from Naranagi, so shout out to Naranagi for helping me give me his one of his Goomy eggs. It's actually holding the ability Gooey, which reduces your speed by -1 when you do a physical move. So say if a Pokemon does a physical move on me, they get -1 speed upon touching me, which is awesome. He actually helped me in another match. But yeah, Sliggoo goes down. I can revenge it with Noivern, provided that the Quick Claw doesn't activate again, and it doesn't, so I'm able to take out the Gudra, and then I can take out the Blaziken, seeing as Noivern is a very fast mother foe. I mean, it's the fastest dragon type, I think, in the whole entire game. If a dragon is faster than 372, then let me know, but I'm pretty sure Noivern is the fastest dragon right now. Hopefully I've got it right. So, I can go for a Dragon Pulse, and the bad thing about Dragon Pulse is that it got nerfed slightly. It used to be base 90 power, but now it's base 85, so it's not going to do as much as you'd like in this generation. However, I do a substantial amount to the Gengar, and then I can basically just bring in my Azumarill and do a late game sweep with Aqua Jet, because as you may remember, his Garchomp is at yellow, and that's enough to, you know, pretty much revenge it with an Aqua Jet. Well, it's not exactly revenge, it's more of a cleanup really. So yeah, the battle ends in a 2-0 to my favour, and yeah, that will be the game. So if you guys liked it, then please leave a like. Likes are very helpful. And my previous video, I looked at it, and my gosh, I'm so glad that it's helped so many people, and the responses and the likes on that and the views even was just amazing. So thank you very much for that, and I hope to bring you more Wi-Fi battles in the future. So stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.